for my fall TBR. 800 pages! Oh my gosh! Hi guys, welcome to the Open Notebook. So today I wanted to share with you what I've been reading, what my end of summer TBR is, and then we're gonna make a TBR jar. So I am a little sick right now, hence the raspy voice if you can hear it, but I have just been like resting all day and getting things done that I need to get done, and I just wanted to make a cute little video. So I finally finished How to Resist Amazon and Why. This is a great book. I found it used for less than $5. You cannot find this book on Amazon anymore, but it is a really powerful book. It's very short. It's less than 200 pages, but I immediately unplugged my Echo Dot once I finished this book, and I really want to cancel my Prime subscription. Very influenced by this book, and I've been wanting to do all those things already and, you know, step away from Amazon a little bit, but this book really, I feel like, gave practical steps on how to do that, and then also provided a really big background on exactly why, because I always had like a big picture understanding of why Amazon was bad, but now it, like, this book really breaks it down and makes a lot of sense and gives a really clear why to resist Amazon. So the next couple books that I want to read, I still am in the middle of Wings and Ruin. So I'm about this far in. I'm not even in the middle. I'm not even in the meat of the story yet because I took a break to read the Amazon book. I really love nonfiction. Like, I can breeze through either a biography or a nonfiction really quickly, but fiction, it takes me a little bit longer usually to get through, and I have to really be in the mood for it. So I think that's kind of why. But I do have two more books that I want to get into for the rest of summer. I want to read A Summer to Remember because this is obviously like a summer book, and I just want to hold on to the last moments of summer. I kind of wanted, I don't know, I feel like it maybe would have made more sense like midsummer, but here we are, end of summer. We've still got about a month left. And then I'm also going to read The Insect Crisis. So I am taking a native insect course later this month, and so I want to be prepared, and I want to read this book, The Insect Crisis, to get a little bit of a background, to kind of supplement the knowledge that I'll be reading for that class. And yeah, it's just about, you know, how we're losing insects all over the world due to pesticides and climate change and all that good stuff. So those are my 3 TBRs. I have been filling out a book tracker, and I realize I'm averaging a book a month. So it's kind of unrealistic that I have 3 more books and summer ends in a month. So we'll see. We'll see how far I get in all of my books. Okay, next, part 2. Welcome to part 2 of the video. Okay, so first we need a jar for the TBR jar. So this is gonna be our jar. I received a plant in it for my birthday. My sister gave it to me, and I immediately repotted it. So there's some plant particles, some dirt particles in there. So we'll give it a good old wipe down, and then I am going to read you guys my list that I have made. I found lots of little prompts through other YouTubers and through Pinterest. So these are just the ones that sounded the most interesting. Yeah, so we will get started. Okay, number 1, a book with more than 500 pages. A memoir. A book you bought this year. The book that's been on your TBR shelf the longest. A book that is over 100 years old. A book under 250 pages. A book with a number in the title. A book you think will make you cry. Have a friend or family member pick a book for you. A book with the cover the color of the shirt that you're wearing. A book you started but never finished. A book that inspires growth or improvement. A poetry collection. A book you know nothing about. A book with a one-word title. The oldest book on your shelf by publish date. A book with sprayed edges. A book with subject matter that intimidates you. A book published in your birthday month. A book from a genre you don't typically read. A book that explores a social or political issue. A book with a magical or fantastical element. A book that explores mental health or psychology. A book that is part of a series. A book set in the future. And a classic book. So I'm going to cut these up, put them in the jar, and this will be my prompt for my fall TBR list. All right, look, it's all full. Okay, we're gonna give it a good old shake. I don't know that anything is really gonna mix up because it is so dang full. Maybe I should have chosen a bigger device. I didn't think it would fill it up this much though. Okay, let's choose my fall TBR. I'm gonna reach way down in there. Okay. A book with the cover, the color of the shirt that you're wearing. Okay, let's go find one. Okay, the only book I could really find with a gray cover is The Creative Act by Rick Rubin, which I'm actually in the middle of rereading. I read a lot of books at the same time. I'm listening to the audiobook, but you don't have to convince me to reread this a fourth time. I love this book. It is one of my favorites that I have read within the last few years, if not my favorite. So we'll just go ahead and put this one on the shelf. I'm already in the middle of rereading it. So that's gonna be book number 1 on my fall TBR. Let's choose a prompt for number 2. Ooh, a classic book. Okay, cool. I don't know if I have very many of those. Okay, I think the closest to a classic, or the only classic I have on my shelf, is this Bleak House by Charles Dickens. And this is a hefty one. So this is probably gonna bleed into winter. I might save this one for last, but let's see what pick number 3 is for my fall TBR. I'm so excited. This is actually so fun. It makes me really motivated to read. A book you know nothing about. Okay, so that's like most of my books, but okay, let's go pick one out. Okay, so for this one, I feel like I cheated a little bit because I really wanted to pick this one for my fall TBR, but it kind of falls into the category because I don't know anything about the plot of this. Obviously, it has to do with love. There's something on the cover about that. And I do know that this is part of a series. So it's not like I know nothing about it. There are definitely other books that would have fallen under this category, but actually it would have been the majority of my shelf. So we're just gonna pick this one. It's a nice light read, especially in comparison to this big ol' thing that is like 800 pages. Oh my gosh. Okay, so my fall TBR, we have a good mix here, and this is usually how I like to do it. I like to have at least one nonfiction, and then I have a classic, and then like a contemporary, cute, easy, like digestible, fluffy read. So here is my fall TBR, and I will update you guys once I'm done with my summer TBR, hopefully, and share what I've learned through those books. I am very new to this whole concept of a TBR jar. I know it's been around for a while, but I don't follow like book people on social media, so this was really fun. Yeah, that's all. Thank you guys for watching, and I will catch you in a future video. Bye!